my quick review of the Wicked movie as a self-proclaimed theater nerd. When the cast was announced, I was fuming about this one, but you know what? I will happily eat my words, and I'm so glad that I can because she killed it. Ariana was Glinda. There was not a moment in that theater where I saw her and saw Ariana. Ariana's acting in No One Mourns the Wicked, the opening number, was phenomenal. I mean, it took all the strength that I had to not just start sobbing in the theater because it was so good. She just so subtly, with the tiniest movements, the tiniest facial expressions, just shattered my heart. Her dancing was great, acting was great, she was super funny, and also her voice just sounded like Glinda. It didn't sound like Ariana at all. The only thing I will say is that her makeup was very washed out, and I kind of wish they gave her a little more blush, but maybe there's a reason for this that I don't know about. Cynthia was a perfect Elphaba. Her voice was so sweet, it was like honey. I don't know how else to describe it. It was just so good. I think she stayed really true to the original sound of the soundtrack while still adding little bits of her own flair to it. She really got me during The Wizard and I when they're showing her vision on the wall. Oh, that was such a beautiful touch. And then I also really loved her acting during the Ozdust party scene. Wow, this is such a big role and I can't imagine how nervous she felt to take it on, but she did amazing. Now for our leading man, Mr. Fiyero, Jonathan Bailey. Can I just say thank you for casting a man that can sing, dance, and act? Because that is what we have been needing. And this man just does it all, dancing through life. Wow, okay. If you haven't seen it yet, get ready. That scene's probably gonna be one of your favorites. Although they did cut Fiyero's arguably best line from the musical. What's the most swankified place in town? He was so charismatic, so charming, so flirty, so self-absorbed, he understood the assignment. And who doesn't want a little more Jonathan Bailey on their screen? I'm definitely not mentally prepared to see him sing As Long As You're Mine in part 2. Overall, I felt like the movie did a really great job of staying true to the original musical, but adding so much more context to just about everything. The script, a lot of the lines were word for word from the musical, which was really nice because it just showed that they didn't want to stray and do too much different. They really just wanted to enhance what was already there. I also really loved how they added in a bunch of little Easter eggs that were nods to The Wizard of Oz. There were also some fun cameos. I'm not going to spoil them, but keep an eye out and be ready to be surprised. I also loved how they added in a bunch of different gear elements as a nod to the stage version of Wicked, since the background set has a bunch of just gears turning around in the background. So I thought it was really cool that they tried to keep that in there.